This is Devippo hunting for projects, hunting for IT projects in Japan. So let me write these notes down. So we're writing down here, the purpose of this is I'll be doing live job project hunting, live project hunting, live project hunting, project meaning IT project hunting in Japan. That's the point of this stream, and I'll just be doing my own thing. Because look, I want to make this. I want to do something like this. My freelance service. So, let me share the stream to my Discord. Everyone, let's hunt. So I'm hunting projects and companies. Join me. Crikey, look at this beauty. Nah, I've got to practice my crikey. Good old Steve Irwin and the Crocodile Hunter. I wish I had this much passion and enjoyment in hunting for projects, but I don't. Can we get one guy? Can we get a oneer? A onesies? Can we get a onesies in the chat? The IT project hunting. We're going to use the enthusiasm of Steve Irwin catching a large crocodile and use it to the same effect of, oh, Daniel Nation's here. We're project hunting or company hunting. It's project / company hunting in Japan. One dude in here, that's all we need. We need just one guy, one fella. So if you don't know who Steve Irwin is, he's the crocodile hunter. And we're going to use his techniques of catching. Oh, you're doing the same thing. Okay, great. Let's join together. I will show you some companies. We will search for these IT companies in Japan. Only in Japan, though. But make sure if you haven't seen the recent video, that kind of shows you that if you look on Japan Dev, if you look at Japan Dev or Tokyo Dev, and then just Google search that company, you'll find the same job in all these other websites, which you can apply for, but I mean, you're just making it more difficult. I'll open up Japan Dev, Tokyo Dev, and I'll have a look around. And I'll give you some takes. For example, this company here, I know this company. A company was trying to, recruiter was trying to get me to work for this company. It's I forgot what it's called. It's like Booking.com or something, but a Japanese company owns it. I think it's in Ebisu. Let me find out. Where this, I've got to open it in a different page, my Gmail account, and then I have to find adventure in my email somewhere. Quite a while ago, I was approached by a recruiter to apply for this, and it seemed that I was a good match. But this company, I believe, wants you to be in the office every day. It's 5 days a week in Ebisu. So if I go adventure, Sky Ticket, I'm just showing you guys how you can do it. Sky Ticket's this company. This is Sky Ticket. So these jobs, adventure, you can check if it's here, adventure. Nope, they don't have it on this website. There's no search for the English only. I guess it's not here. So anyway, Adventure is looking for devs. That's one company that's possible to work with. But look at the range. 5 to 8 million. This is the most realistic range in Japan you'll ever see. Yo, Elton Joseph. Today we are going to job and project hunt. So if you have any questions, this is the perfect stream to ask me. I'm going to go through companies I know of. I could have applied to some of these. And then we're going to approach it like Steve Irwin. Like good old Steve Irwin. We're going to approach it like Steve Irwin. What a beauty. We're going to catch this. We're going to catch it. We're going to grab him. Grab him by the... How would you grab a crocodile, guys? Any of you guys from Florida? How would you... I mean, this guy's Australian, but I know that in Florida they wrestle crocodiles. So I just looked up crocodile hunter. So, but we're project hunting, company hunting. This is the most realistic and most honest salary you would find in Japan. Wait, where's my chat gone? I'm looking for my chat. Where's my chat? Here we go. My question is, do you plan on sticking with LiveTech? Daniel Nations, no. I just tried it for 7 months. I just wanted to see, like, what is it like? It's great. It's a great service, but I need to find my own. I need to do my own things. I need to find my own clients. I need to charge how much I charge. I want to make my own deals. I want long-term projects. And I also want to, like, so I have my Discord here. I have my Discord of people in Japan and people out of Japan. I want to add projects to my group of people and help you guys out. Man, the YouTube live thumbnail's hilarious. Thank you, PJ. PJ just wrote something. So I'm not sticking with LiveTech, but they did sponsor my work visa for extension. So we've got to do what we've got to do, right? Just check my stream. Crikey, look at that beauty. I can't do the Australian accent so well, even though I'm a New Zealander. Look at that beauty. So the Discords are kind of growing quite fast lately. I can't keep up with all the DMs. So yeah, we're going to look at some... I'm going to talk to you guys about all these jobs on these Tokyo Dev, Japan Dev, and I'll give you my takes on them. As well as I am preparing my own CSV file with companies, names, types, links, emails, LinkedIn, POCs, and notes. POC is point of contact. Point of contact, I think. I'm just making up sales marketing words myself, like they all do, but I'm making my own for projects and jobs. And every week, maybe twice or 3 times a week, I'll live stream the details. But so, for example, this adventure front-end engineer, oh crikey, is I can't work here because you have to stay in the office. You have to sit in the office in Ebisu, which is, I'll show you guys real quick. Ebisu. I think it's Ebisu. Ebisu. オフィスはどっかにある? Sky Ticket. So if you look at Sky Ticket, which is a booking.com like company, where is the office? Here, this is the office. And the tower in Ebisu. It's a popular area, expensive high-end area. And just to show you, just real quick, this is where it is. Hopefully it doesn't show my location. I'm not going to dox myself on Google Maps. I don't live in Ebisu. I don't live in a nice area. I don't live near this big expensive park here. So anyway, this area is near Ebisu Station. If you don't know Ebisu Station, it's 1 station away from Shibuya. So the adventure office itself is in a great location. You just get to Ebisu Station, and it's a lovely... I mean, they got low stars there. Oh, geez, what is everyone saying? It's a booking system, so obviously, these startup booking systems always have issues. It's really hard to not have issues when you make these types of online booking systems. So that's adventure ticket. So I recommend, if you want to sit in the office, if you're in Japan and you want to look, also Japanese conversation. So what I thought it's English only jobs. You're gonna find this out, guys. A lot of these jobs need Japanese conversational, and the service very good, 3 stars. Yeah, I never used the service, but look, we're trying to find work here. We're not applying for Booking.com or Agoda, which also has pretty bad reviews for Agoda. It's hard to. But anyway, apply from Japan only. You must live in Japan. Ah, geez, dude. So Japan Dev is a great website. I prefer it over Tokyo Dev, not because Tokyo Dev is soy, not because of that. Just I think the guy hustles. The guy who make this website really hustles hard to make this website great. So here we go. Japan service very good. 3. Patik Mota retracted his message. Very good. Retract it, please. Daniel Nations. I think Tokyo Dev is much more strict about language requirements. Yeah, my impression is Tokyo Dev is a place for only English speakers, and then Japan Dev is kind of all over the place, where you either have English speakers or you don't. But oh wait, I'm trying to think here. Alton Joseph says Nihon Ho. Nihon Ho. Nihon Ho. Okay, cool, thanks. But look, this is not the only companies you have, guys. You have so many companies out there. I'll give you some tips. And oh wait, look, if you don't speak Japanese, look at my video I just made earlier today. If you watch my video earlier today, it's really difficult. And if there's going to be some silicon boy who's going to tell you that it's going to be easy, okay, it's going to be easy then. Maybe it is for him. But please watch this video. English only devs oversaturated in Japan. Unless you're highly skilled or talented, you will not get those English only apply from abroad jobs. Okay, let's just put that out there as fast as possible. So now we're going to find another way to find projects and jobs. But look, I can probably I can probably hit up some of these companies directly on LinkedIn and say, look, I've got this community here. I have a close. You just watched. Oh, thank you, Joseph. You just watched 20 minutes ago. Okay, Elton Joseph, what's your take on what I said? I'd like to get feedback from you guys, Daniel Nations, Patek, whoever's in here. Give me your take. Am I going too hard on the Silicon Boys and people of that background, or do you think it seems legit? So look, you got all these companies that I'll give you an example. This one here, Gavri. I bet you if I go on my chat and go, who's applied to this? Tens. I have a few hundred. I have 630 or so people in my Discord. But how many people will say I applied to this? And then the other one is you don't know if they still have these jobs available. You don't know if these jobs are still available, right? Any remote English speaking in Golang, you're crazy. Tom Tag, if you don't know me already, you know that this question is crazy. Remote and English speaking in do you know how crazy you sound? I know you don't mean it, but you are bonkers to ask this question. Absolute bonkers. Unless you are a top 5% of Golang engineer, 10% English only, full remote. I think some of the guys around here do not understand the reality of the situation. So I'm going to have a look around. I want to search myself for some companies. How are we going to do that? Google Japanese. You got to use Japanese. So I'm going to say IT Kigyo. And I'll just write Ebisu. Somewhere in Ebisu. Oh, Ebisu. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going straight to Indeed and all these companies. So let's have a look at Indeed. So if you are overseas and you're trying to ask me how can I get a job and I don't speak Japanese, I can't help you. I can't help you. You are gonna battle. I'll give you one real quick example. Okay, there's a company called Puffin, I think. There's a Puffin. The Puffin man. It's the Puffin man. Okay, where is it? Where is the Puffin? Where the Puffin? Puffin is a Puffin, and then IT Kigyo. Okay, you're in Tokyo. Great. You're not crazy. You are asking a good question. Okay, Puffin Kigyo. Puffin じゃなくて Puffin かな Puffin じゃない？これ。Okay, Puffin Innovations. I'll give you a real example. Okay. 違う. No. So anyway, I'll tell you, I applied 2 years ago to one of these jobs, and the CTO told me there are 200 plus people who applied. I just stopped talking after that. I was like, what's the point? What's the point of this? And look, I know engineers who are in Moneyford. I think Moneytree or Moneyford. I know engineers in here. I've met a few through this community. Hinge, I know someone's going to there someone's going there as junior. Oh, I know someone who just got a job for this one too, which is the video I just made. And a lot of these guys are pretty smart, way smarter than I am. And then some of them are also really good at Japanese. So you're competing with smart guys living in Japan with like N1 Japanese. That's just to paint the picture for some of you guys. So, okay, I'm in Tokyo. So top target. You're in Tokyo, top target, and you have what? A few years experience in Golang? And you speak Japanese? Like, this is the part which just changes everything. Do you speak Japanese? Because you'll see something like Zuzu Town, Golang, how do you say, back, yeah, 仕事でいい。仕事. There's Zozo Town has a lot of Golang jobs, right? So if you speak Japanese, and I know a Korean guy who works, so Zozo Town uses Golang. So you want to find out how can I get into these types of decent IT companies. Zozo Town uses Golang. If you don't know Zozo Town, it's a where is it? This type of a fashion company that has online has applications and an online presence. So if you want Golang, you have to do like Zozo Town or I'm talking about decent paid Japanese IT companies. Zozo, is that what you call it? Zozo. Yeah, Zozo Town. Okay, let's check the chat. Will you try some of the? Oh wait. Okay. Hello, Devippo. I'm in the gym and I'm listening here on a podcast. How about junior level jobs? Is it possible to find a remote job? Junior level. No, you will not. Okay, I want to show you some. I've got to show you Mi Keiken. That's what you have to look for. Mi Keiken. Let's just go Web K. Is that the one you say? Okay, let's go here and we'll go to web engineer. That's the most generic, right? Indeed, yeah, this Kyushoku box, Kyujin box. I don't think most of these are not remote for junior. Kyujin's not remote. Oh, well, I just said that and it says remote work しやすい. Whoops. Yeah, well, maybe you can. But I've only worked in like small companies where they don't. They try to get you. So what they try to do is like you have a few months and you stay in the office. If they trust you, then you can work from home or even work at your home country, which I've done a few times, even just freelancing or as a wagey. Hiroshima, awesome. So yeah, I guess you can then. Whoops, I'm sorry. You guess you can as a junior for remote in Japan. Yes, yes. Okay then. Peter, is that how you say your name? Will you try some of the Japan recruitment services like Jellyfish and Wakporto? Look, Peter Ning, I've tried Jellyfish. I've tried so many of them. I can go into my Gmail account and have a look at all the ones I've tried. They're all the same. They have the same projects. It's the same issue when I showed you with this. They have the same projects. These English targeting ones, right? It's all the same project. It's just who can get there first. And I made the video of that AI company, and yeah, at the end, someone DM'd me saying that they got that job from that AI company, and it was through a recruiter. So you have to add in the fact that there are recruiters. You think Japan Dev is the only website with Medicari projects and work? This is not the only place where Medicari is hosting this job. So anyway, the point being is that, look, if you speak Japanese, you shouldn't even be listening to me. You should be on these websites going ham, absolute ham. I'm not, okay, that's still not bad. 42만? Work anywhere in Japan. Okay, 全国義務. Okay, full remote. See, this is freedom. I know, okay, I'm not saying it's like freedom, like you're going to make a lot of money, but they don't care about your education for remote. Japan has everything you need, and you just have to go out and get it. It sounds really, it sounds like it's that easy. Okay, it's not that easy, but it's easier than jumping on this wagon. Good luck. Okay, anyone else want to banter with me? So Joe Nasiko, I'm going to butcher everyone's name. It's lovely. Brother, I'm stuck here. I can't remote work and can't interview for another company because the work is 9 to 18:20. Oh, so you work from the office? If you work from the office, yeah, it's pretty hard to interview. If you're working from 9 a.m. to, you can try to find people who want to interview later. Or you call it, okay, this is the easiest one. You apply at nighttime. At nighttime you apply, or early morning. You're making excuses. You apply early morning or late night, and then the days you want to, you call in sick for the days you want to interview. You call in sick, or you got to do something with immigration. You got to make up something. Don't let them bully you, son. Don't let them bully you. Okay, so good evening, Moo. I'm making a CSV of all the companies I know. I haven't even started yet, and I'm going to write down, notes about them, links. I'm trying to find my next project. I'm unemployed. I might have a project end of this month through Levtech, but I prefer to do this myself, and I won't be going through, like, look, if you go through these websites, most of them are agencies. These are mostly agencies. So the easiest way then, of course, is, Wantedly. But Wantedly is not, I don't think it's the best, they don't have the best projects. Wantedly. Oh, wait, not Singapore. Wantedly, Japan. Wantedly is direct to client. Oh, look. Oh, surprise, surprise. The same company I was talking about in my last video. Should I apply? No, because I'm not a wagey anymore. I'm a freelance engineer. So as per my so top Target. See, I can't speak English. Top Target. Okay, as per my understanding, recruitment is a good business in Japan. They take 20 to 30% of salary once someone is recruited. So let's say I hired someone 10 million yen, then recruiter gets 3 million for recruitment. No, incorrect. it's half correct. The company gets the 3 million. The recruiter will get what he gets or she gets based on his contract. So if you're like me and you can make a massive group of engineers, I've got 630 people in my Discord, 3,000 plus on my YouTube. If I recruit myself as a single guy, I get the 3 million yen if I sell a 10 million yen engineer, which is not a, I don't think it's the, like, you just go and do it. I don't think it's one of those easy things. There's a lot of BS to get that. The recruiters you're talking about, they work for a company who takes at least 60% of that 3 million yen. They give you a bit. And depending on the company, on the recruiter's company, I know because I've got a lot of recruiting friends and connections, every quarter you have to make over a certain amount. And then only after you make that certain amount, you get a percentage of the sales. So depending on the recruitment agency, it looks like a absolute mess. And look, I talked to a recruiter recently, like 2 months ago. He said this is the worst time to be a recruiter in Japan. He's never seen it so bad. So he recommended me not to do it. Stick with programming and doing something else because you're mostly going to waste your time, and I'll make much more money just soy diving. That was his advice to me. So anyway, that's the recruiting side of things. Joba Narisiko says, I was thinking about doing that. Say I have fewer or something and do 2 or 3 interviews that day. Yes, Joba, yeah. Work your full-time job. Try and take a day off every month where you can get as many interviews in a day and do it that way. But some companies can interview that late, especially startups. Startup guys are always up for anything. Just those larger companies, you'll be strict on times for interviews. But you gotta get the work from home, guys. That's like I'm sweating. Just my jacket in the way. Manu says sup, bro. That's and I say sup, bro, Manu. Okay. Top target. Hey, agree. Yes, recruitment companies will get not a recruiter as a job. Yes. And if you think about this then. If I were to start let's say an IT company, I could guarantee, let's say I can get a contract for 1 year from some whatever IT company, Adventure or whatever. And I can make a medium amount a month per dev for the whole year, right? So it's more, tech agencies, I think, are safer, more secure than recruiting agencies. And I won't lose my mind like you do in a recruiting agency. You're dealing with XLT guys. The turnover is crazy high. I don't need that stress, thanks. Unless I was doing it myself. Good Patch. I think Good Patch tried to open up a company in Germany. So I'm just going to yap about tech companies in Japan. Good Patch tried to open up an agency in Germany and failed. I'm not too sure why, but I think it was a cool idea that just didn't work out. So we're going to go Good Patch Germany. It's like a design. Yeah, they tried to do it in Berlin and it just didn't work out. There's an opportunity for some of you guys out there is to help a Japanese startup make it work in your country. Yeah. Okay, I want to check the chats. Watching stream before my final for good luck. Oh, good luck on your final. Make sure you cheat so you can pass. Top Target said, do you really enjoy consulting jobs in Japan? Or any plan to create some products in the future? Maybe, maybe not. Making a company is a lot of stress, guys. I don't know if I can handle that. And people. I try to start things with friends, and I think my personality just doesn't. I need to be the boss, or else it gets really uncomfortable. I get quite uncomfortable. But look, guys, Wantedly is the place to go. So I want to get no. I'm gonna try. This is another trick. So what I understand is that we have holding companies. Holding companies. And then the holding companies have subsidiaries. You want to target the subsidiaries of holding companies. Entity holding, is that holdings? Holdings, entity. You want to target these type of companies because they at least can pay better than companies not paying so much. So I'm going to find out, ChatGPT, which are the top holding companies in Japan. So let me get my ChatGPT out and ask the top holding companies in Japan. But before, if you have time, you should watch some Steve Irwin. This guy's I don't know if I can play this, but look at that beauty. The beauty of a beast.
I'm gonna have to measure his total length in bits.
Snout bent 98 inches.
I'm reacting, so it's fine, right? As long as I react to videos and pause it and...
One of his back legs ripped off.
Oh,
Man,
mate.
if I get collected by that tail, something's gonna break.
Look at that tail.
The replay at the power of that tail, and I nearly
Yeah, someday I'll become Asmagod or whatever that guy's name is. Just react to Steve Irwin or something. Oh, email. Ooh, that was a close call. Okay, we'll continue. Crikey. Yeah, rest in peace, Steve Irwin. Crikey. So we're going to find holding subsidiaries. That's one technique. Look, let's say we're not going to use wantedly, but I recommend you guys use wantedly. And this is a technique wantedly uses, guys. They get like a few ladies and they put it at the front there and tell you, use foreign languages. Hey, that's pretty good. Interview online, okay. Hey, mid-career. Hey, full remote. I'm not going to read the rest because I'll probably sound really dumb. So these companies are pretty good in Shibuya, creative. So if you're a junior dev or you speak a bit of Japanese, hey, give it a try. Yeah, 3 ladies are waiting. So we're going to go, okay, I have to hurry up and find holding companies. This is my sales technique. Find holding companies. So ChatGPT. Do I have any strange questions to ChatGPT? Nope, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to write here. Give me the top holding companies in Japan. There we go. And guys, this might not work at all. Okay, you got to find these holding companies that have subsidiaries that have English speaking. So we're going to have a Mitsubishi Corp, a Mitsubishi Group, Mitsui. Mitsubishi is everyone knows the cars. Mitsui Group, probably bank. Sumitomo Bank and Buildings. SoftBank, we all know SoftBank. SoftBank Group, Sony, we all know Sony, so we're going to find some Sony related subsidiaries. I want to show you a quick technique here and how you can look at this. I don't know what Marubeni is. Noruma Holdings, I've heard of it. And Japan Post Holdings, or government, are probably nothing much happening. But I'll give you a quick one. So we go Mitsubishi Group. And then we go, I'm going to go into secret window, they say in Japanese, group Kogaisha, which is a subsidiary. So now you might actually have a list of subsidiaries. Nope. See about that. Oh, then you might have a list of subsidiaries. Nope, nothing. Okay, this is not working. See about that. I have to select. So you have so many subsidiaries, and I don't have time to do it right now, but okay, let's have a look. No idea what they do. Okay, great. Okay, convenience stores, things. So you have to find one technique, which I was thinking about, is go through these large corporations, find subsidiaries that involve IT work, right? And then check if those have English speaking positions or even Japanese, and you try and squeeze your way through some of these companies. Not Mitsubishi, but their holdings, their subsidiaries. It's one technique, but it's a bit boring for a stream, which I will do in my spare time. Off stream is find this is going to take a few hours. So you find the holding companies, then you go to LinkedIn and you DM some people. You direct message them. Bit of hassling, I guess. Whew. Any questions? I'm just yapping away. So let's go back to Wantedly. It's just easier on the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to all regions, and I'm going to, for myself, this is for myself, freelance. There's no middleman for Wantedly. You go straight to the company. So mid-career. Okay, what's this one? Joba Narsiko says, I got my first IT job this year, Shichigatsu, but salary is too damn low and have to go there to the office every day. Do you think I leave here after 6 months from joining? I would hurt my direksho and my future shoku. Fuck, here we go. I know what it means. Kyushoku. Shishoku. Help me out, guys. I'm not going to Google search it. Kyushoku. Yeah, 6 months, you probably want to stick around for at least a year. But look, if someone's going to hire you, the second company, stick around for a bit. And I don't know, if you speak Japanese good enough, like decent enough, then you shushoku. Yeah, that's it. Hey Mumu, thanks. I think Mumu, the North American who speaks way better Japanese than me. It's pretty easy to find. Shushoku. So I think if you speak Japanese, then you don't have to worry so much. If your job sucks, you should change and look for something else here. But this is the problem, guys. With it's true though. The problem with Wantedly is there are a lot of low-paying IT jobs. It's quite similar to these kind of jobs here. Mitakashi. So yeah, they pay between 22 man to 50 man. It's kind of normal, I think. Lol. Isn't that a joke? Is that? Oh no, I'm not a robot. Ah, geez, here we go. Look at me. Look at me trying my best. Bicycle. I'm learning. Lol. Anyone heard of this company? No idea, but let's have a look. X-Tech. Web Kaihatsu. Okay, great. So you can use Wantedly or just go directly. I'm not sure which is better, but usually you can get through. But that's the problem here now. Okay, wait. Shushoku says, I graduated. Employee salary is not human. I have N2. Oh, you sound like you're doing okay then. Don't rush it. Don't rush to quit your job. Just stick to it until you find something else. Take a sick day off if you want to do interviews. That's all I can say. I joined my company, this one here. Oh, whoops. I joined this company when I was my first job. And then I quit after 3 years and I went freelance. But this kind of company too, you should apply. You need Japanese. You need Japanese. Where's the Sayo page? Good company to skill up. But look, there's engineering. And I've freelanced for this company too. It's a nice, good company. Project leader, open position でそんなにない. Look at the open positions as engineer. This is an interesting one. Just apply this to this. If you're watching this, guys, you speak Japanese. Career sayo. Okay, there's not so many. Not so many. Anyway, so just to let you know, I took 3 years I was 3 years in a company, then I quit, and I felt I had enough Japanese to somehow make it, which I probably didn't, but you know, you're never ready for any of the stuff, guys. Trust me, you're not ready for anything. So don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, so this will be this kind of company looks okay though, as long as I'm not as long as I'm not a employee. These types of companies, if you just have you and the manager, and the manager talks with the client, and you just get the project and you do it all by yourself, this is fine, and you can charge about at least 70 per month to make whatever they need to make. So I'm going to put this company up for me and just see what happens. Where's my list? Link. I'm not going to write a name. I'll clean up this stuff later. Okay, so that's one of them. HR Solutions. Whatever. Where's my Ankan? All the signs down there. Cool. So this is a great way to do it then. Just go through here, find out what these companies are, and then find the website they are on. Or look, let's find we go LOL Inc. Do they have a LinkedIn? Japanese companies don't really do LinkedIn. They do X, Note, and Instagram. Okay, so nope, IT Senmon Gakko degree, 2 years. Cool. Diego says, where are the juicy PJs? What are you on about, Diego? That sounds sus. PJs is pajamas. That's sus. Are you stoned? Ah, there we go. I knew he got me. You got me. I thought you said pajamas. I was like, mate, you're stoned. But he was meaning projects. There's no juicy projects yet. We're just looking at companies that are possible to directly go to. And so what we're going to do is Kaisha Kigyo Joho. Nailed it. And we're going to go down. This is an important part too, guys. When you go Kigyo Joho, you can Gayo. Wait, they changed the kanji down there. Why are they messing with me like that? There's Shibuya, so good area. So this company is in a good area. Who's a daihyo? Let's check out who this guy is. He looks quite young. Awesome. Nice. Can I work with you, please? So if you can, then you go to your LinkedIn. I don't want to show something. I don't want to show, right? So, So you go to LinkedIn. Maybe he has a LinkedIn. Where's my LinkedIn? Okay, here's my LinkedIn. And then we're going to go to, where is mine? Hopefully I'm not looking at anything inappropriate in my YouTube, my burner account. So this guy's not on LinkedIn. He's not on LinkedIn. Too bad. So then we have to look, is this company on LUL? Isn't that what the edgelords say when they laugh? So we're gonna look for LUL Inc. Okay. We got nothing. We got nothing. There you guys go. There you go, guys. LinkedIn is not popular for many Japanese companies. LinkedIn is not, as far as I can see, LinkedIn does not have this guy. Or maybe it's in English. So how do I read this guy's name? Of course, he's not going to reply to my message, but... So, okay, I'm going to try and read this guy's name without translating. Keisuke. something to, not Jin, not Sato, Jito. No, that's like Jin, right? That's Jin. That's not Jin. Jin. That's not Jinto's not a name. That's Keisuke. Keisuke. This is To. Sato's To. Hito. No. Jeez. I'm really showing my lack of Japanese proficiency here, guys. So if I can make it, you guys definitely make it. Okay, so there's a lot of web and SCS SCS. Chigyo. Gotogo. Absolute horseshit at Japanese. And then you also have to look at the how much money they've invested, which kind of is a good sign. Means they have money. They're not a broke company. And 410 workers. This is the top company for freelancing or getting projects. So top stuff. So Manu says, God, Japanese names are reading another language, I swear. Yeah, man, reading Japanese is like reading another language. Nifuji. Oh, that's a good one, Diego. I have no idea. But Joba says, guessing the country's name gave that up far ago. Yeah, Japanese names are really difficult. So let's translate. Case. Nito. That's Nito, guys. I got the Keisuke right. Nito. Okay. So we're going to find Keisuke Nito on LinkedIn. Not that he will Keisuke Nito. No, that's in somewhere in America. No, he's just not here then. He's just not on LinkedIn. So we can't LinkedIn sell him. Oh, sorry, blowing so hard on that. Let's check out what's happening on my LinkedIn. People liking my posts. Can I get some impressions? What is it called when you get when you coom for impressions? What is that called? Impression cooming? Something like that? You guys know. So anyway, I put that on my list. Seems like a legit company to freelance with. Now we're going back to this one here. Kyujin Boxer. Okay, Nito. Yeah, Nito is good. Solid name. Not just kanji name. Might be some variation for the Romaji. Nito, yeah. Daniel Nations, it seems like you might know Japanese quite a bit. Are you struggling to find a job in tech? Joba Nisko says, you never mail the HR mail at the homepage. The thing about the HR guys, oh good, you are finding it hard. The thing about the HR page, guys, is HR. So you have okay, let me just show you some we need some Figma here. I need some Figma action. So we have Figma here. And the thing about these HR, I'm not saying against, I know HRs some of them are great, but you have, where's my, I need some, oops, might show some things I don't want to show. Ooh, let's find my Figma jam, and I want to show you why HR is probably not the best option for many cases, and I'll show you why. Figma jam. I want to check my Figma jam. Okay, here, my decision tree. This is a good one. So we are going to show you, no, this is not the right one to go to. I need the one with a whole bunch of horse crap on it. Where's my horse crap one? Somewhere. Okay, this is the best one. So I'll show you why HR is not always the best when it comes to project hunting. So we are going to find the Chad guy who will give you the project. So we have this guy here. Let's say he is a manager, a Japanese manager in a company. He is the manager. Wow, that's bad. That's so okay. Let's say this is the manager. I need some small, extra large manager of a project or multiple projects, right? This is the manager, and we're going to find you or me. And for me, being a... Okay, this is an absolute mess. My live stream is here. Okay, wait, just check. You never mailed... Okay, I am 4 years back in Python. Oh, Daniel, you're fine. You have no problem to find work, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, mate? You have no problem. This is you, not you, Nathan or Daniel Nations. Not you, but this is you, an engineer that is good enough to work, and then you want to get as close to this guy as possible. You want to get the project. HR, where's HR? HR is an annoying character, so we have to get HR here. HR is in the way, and HR has no idea. To be honest, HR has no idea what their manager's making. So we have HR. This is from my experience of working, and I've worked before LivTech. I worked directly with companies, and I will show you some other companies I've worked with. I'll give you a real quick one. What's the company called? I'll show you right now. Excuse Nihon. For example, this one here. This one here is S-Cubism is a company that does React Native work, and I knew a guy who was connected to the manager by going to Nomikais, and I think I posted a picture of me in Nomikais. So you go to... I found out one of the managers here who manages one of the projects, this main project. So the HR has no idea about what he is doing. There's so many workers. He's managing... Oh wait, HR. HR is too busy doing HR things, finding shinsotsu. Then I had a buddy who could introduce me to this manager. So you skip HR. You even skip the CTO. I mean, I talked to the CTO real quick. So this is the guy you have to convince to get that project. And when I got that project, I was getting... This was my second freelance project. I was getting like this much a month for React Native, right? React Native, and I was pretty horse manure back then. I still am, but I was pretty bad back then. React Native project, and that React Native project, I was getting like Kyujuman a month, and I was like, oh shit, I made it. So the HR is great, but remember, there's so many other managers, and to get to that manager in these larger companies that can pay you a lot more. This is a real hurdle, right? This is the largest hurdle for freelancers, which is why LivTech kind of removes most of this HR CTO stuff and gets you straight to those managers or those lead devs or lead dev. That's basically how I've seen it go in my own experiences. But that was only a few months of that was like 4 months I was working with them. I was just fixing bugs for their main service. So, oh geez, this is painful. Joba says, that's why I want to quit my 18man job as soon as possible. Ouch. Wow, 5 days a week. I didn't even get that low. When I was working for this company here, my first income, once I was employed as a wagey, was like 28man. 28man, and I was a soy deving away. But they really threw me in the deep end, so I don't know what you're doing to be worth 18man. They must be really giving you some real BS tasks. But yeah, Daniel Nation, I guess I need to drink with other people. Yeah, I think this is the difference maybe is the difference in culture with like the Western world where many of us come from is they really care about this drinking culture. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I want to I'll make a video soon with my live tech. I had in my live tech I had my live tech interviews, previous 5. I had 5 interviews, right? Front end, and each one was around the 80万 or like 80万to 70万 to 80万 projects as a front end. And okay, as a front end engineer, front end dev. And the interviews, most of these interviews were I didn't code, all 5 of them. 4 of them I didn't, and one of them was actually an English-speaking startup, and they made me do some code. I felt I was absolute trash at it. But these were all mostly I didn't code at all. No coding. It was just conversations. And I'll just quickly go over now what these. I call this high paying, but you can just call it what you want. Maybe it's mid paying for some people. Fair enough. And it was always like this. Okay, so what did you code before? What did you code before? What have you made? What have you made? Next one was, okay, it was mostly React. Then they'll ask, what state manager did you use? And why? This was, I've heard this quite a bit. I'm not going to give you my answers, but I'm just going to check. Joba Nasko, I'm going to keep saying your name wrong. Even my leader's salary is not that high. Guess it's the way for traditional Japanese companies. Joba Narasiko, I think these are the, I wouldn't say keep away from these companies. You kind of have to appreciate that they hired you. I know usually I'm not anti companies. They hired you, and maybe you get a work visa, and you have something on your CV. So just appreciate that you have a stepping stone. Narcissus, I can't even pronounce either one of them. So you just appreciate that you got there, and that's a stepping stone. I think that's the healthiest way, so that you don't burn out or get crazy. That you're getting paid 18,000. Which is cheaper than Konbini, maybe. I don't want to laugh, but geez. But you're on the right path. It seems you speak Japanese, you have some skill. Don't rush it. You'll be fine. Look, there's guys around with no Japanese and no skill trying to get jobs. So you got to look at the bright side. Manu's got an exam in 20 minutes. Job hunting, bro, but got to dip out. Good. Enjoy your exam. Sit next to someone who looks Korean, sit next to that guy, and use glasses that zoom in, and you'll be good. You'll be good. Okay, and I can't read the kanji, Yoshi something. And CS grads have a hard time finding a job this age. Yeah, CS grads. So this is the thing, guys. I think it's CS grads with no Japanese. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Fiza Ahmed, bro, you guys have difficult names. Baizuri. I have a technical interview today from a front end position. Any tips? This is my tips here. So I have 5 live tech interviews. 4 of them are Japanese companies. These jobs have only 1 interview. I've shown before, 1 interview, and you can get a job. I've got 1 project from 28th, but you never know, so I'm just preparing anyway. Okay, so what did you code exactly? They want you to explain, and my CV is pretty long, so I just gave the most relevant. And I just is A spell relevant? I'm horseshit at all languages. Most relevant, and state manager did you use and why? So I explained state manager and why. They also asked what kind of testing did you do? What kind of testing. And being a soy dev, I know how to soy dev my way through conversations. So you have your unit. What's that? Sogo? Sogo? Geez, my kanji is shit. Unit testing. And then sometimes, I don't know integration in Japanese. So I just go like integration testo or something, right? And they're like, oh, they don't really care. Unit is, I think, Sogo's unit testing. Someone going to correct me there? If you correct me, you're way better than me. Anyway, I keep saying that. Unit testing, integration. Inter. Welcome to the Devippo show, where I can't spell in any language. Integration, and then we have E2E. And this is they want to hear what type of testing you did, and they want to know what libraries, what did you use. So with React, I just said, oh yeah, I used React testing library. Is that React testing library? And I also used the storybooks to make sure that there are, so it's not actually unit testing, but it's a type of testing when you use a storybook and chromatic or something. And then you can do a diff on the designs. So before it merges, if there are any changes in the design, you would have to check that in chromatic. So that's some things like this. Integration, never. So I just said, oh, no, I've never done it, because I have never made an integration test in real production. E2E, I just said, yeah, I've used Cypress and did things like, uploading, testing, uploading. And look, you don't have to debate with them whether this is a good technique. They just want to hear, what type have you been doing? Okay, I've been yapping. Let me check the chat. I have a technical tips. No tips. I have no tips. Good luck. Fuzzy Kudo says, how many years should I stay in a company to show appreciation for sponsoring my visa, but with low salary? That's up to you, Fuzzy. That's up to you. Because chances are they can't pump your income like 200万 up. Or even 100万. I don't even know if you can pump up your income 100, 200 or 300万 up. That's up to you, man, because I know some guys who just ditched the company after like 6 months or 3 months or whatever. They're just out. That's up to you. That's up to your conscience, your guilty conscience. If you believe in karma and all that stuff. I don't know, but it's all up to you. And look, okay, now I'll continue on. Even in the West now, I get a ton of Reddit posts and memes about it. Okay, Joba says, I get the point, but I mean, for 18 man, whatever I get and a remote worker offer paying anything more than that, I will quit. Thanks. Joba, see, Joba is better than me. Joba, you have no Tantai? Tantai test? Tantai? Simple body? I'm absolute horse manure at the stuff, guys. Horse carcass. Lunch break. Go back. Okay. See ya. Thank you for your input. Much appreciated. Okay, I'll quickly go through. So this is the type of questions they ask. I'll go through some other ones. But a typical question is, how did you use? Do you use Git? This is what everyone asks. And then, but I mean, everyone uses Git, right? So I'm trying to think of the most common questions when I got these well-paying front-end jobs. They also want to know what was the most, why can't I? Most difficult. I can't spell. What most difficult task? And I always go back to you got to find a task. This is what you have to prepare before you go in interviews, because this will always be asked. So you have to find the most difficult task and you have to wow them with something you did. Wow, that's sugoi. And my one is always, I help migrate 30,000 users and it's not even a front end job, but I just had to. But it's not a good one for front end, so it's pretty silly thing to talk about. I'll just what else is there? I have some notes somewhere on typical questions they ask. They will also ask, have you ever made something from scratch? From scratch. This is really important, especially with startups. They want to know, did you make something from scratch? And the reason I'm making this is that you can prepare these questions even if you have never made an integration test, which I probably should have a fake answer for it. You just want to pass these interviews, and then once they hire you, you go, whoops, you can't let me go now. Okay, I want to check. Junichi Kinami says, hey, they're going. I think you added me on LinkedIn or that. Thanks for connecting. There are lots of freelance projects for junior devs. No. Freelance projects usually is after 3 years. 3 years. I mean, you can find, I'm not saying you can't, but this is my recommendation. So freelance usually after 3 years, and you are specializing in either back end or front. If you're a mid dev, you're a mid. Oh, you can't see here. Jeez. If you are a mid dev, respectfully, anyone here, they might as well just, if you're a mid, they just use a shinsotsu. They just use a new guy. Why should they pay you more than the shinsotsu? And that shinsotsu is going to work his ass off. So shinsotsu is better than mid freelancers. Geez, I have to update my... Sorry, my screen freezes. The screen capture. So this is Live Tech interviews and the most common questions I get asked for front end. And I'm just explaining on the left side here. Recommended after 3 years of front end or back end is freelance specialization. And you can actually, they can leave you alone to the back end and you can make everything, or they can leave you alone to the front end and they give you the Figma and you can implement everything. Then I think freelancing is a good step. But if you can't, they're going to get a shinsotsu guy to do it. If you're a mid, shinsotsu is way better. This is from my opinion and my experience. Okay, so we're going to see, there's so many questions here. Not so many, only a few. Diego says, but keep in mind that Japanese companies care a lot how you stayed in your previous companies and how many times you changed jobs. Yeah, Diego's right. If you are a full-time worker, that's what they want. But if you're a freelancer, they don't really care. Because they know that you're skilled and you help a project until the project is released. I'm basically filling in the gaps of a lot of these teams. Okay, so please save the live stream time. I'll save it and add all the what do you call it, in the timestamps. And I'll actually reduce the size of my screen. You don't need my face here. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that's my opinion and my take on freelancing, and also the front end. I got to add some more things to what they will ask you, and then they'll ask you things like, okay, let's say in React's case or Next. So if you're going for these Next.js jobs, they ask you about things like server-side rendering and such. And if you don't know about it, if you're going for a high-paying Next.js, if you don't know about it, they kind of don't really need you, because they want guys who are really good at Next.js and know all the jargon. Is that how you spell jargon? Jargon. They want the jargon. Is that how you spell jargon? Yes, that's how you spell jargon. They want jargon. and they want you to go, oh yeah, app router has increased its security risks of server-side image stale date. You know, they love that. They get off on it. It's a circle jerk for soy devs. So that's kind of some interview questions which I constantly see. Another one is how many people have you worked with? What kind of team? So they want to know, can you work in a team with multiple people in different multiple branches and multiple repositories, multiple repos? They want to know, can you do this? And then that's when the Git comes into play. Another one is code review. This one's a big one now lately. Code review. And this one they said, do you code review? Yes. Okay. Give me some examples of how you code. And then now, I have to give examples. So the code review part as well, they want to know, what are you looking for in a code review? Okay. And then what I tell them is that I just make simple sentences. I just say something like, okay, if it's a React or front end, are components being used? Are the components reusable? Are they using reusable components and not mixing up reusable and just their own HTML? So are they correctly using the UI component, the components? That's one of the things I said. Another one said, we will be using lint and TS, what do you call it? Lint and TS, fuck, I'm bad. Lint and TS, IDE, Husky, okay, I'm just talking on my ass now. Husky pre-build checkers, pre-check, so that your basic, the code itself is clean or is strictly checked before it hits Git, before it goes to the branch. Okay, I was to check the what is a mid freelancer or mid career? Diego, I think the mid is a slang I'm using. Mid, if you're mid, it means not so good. It's a slang that I think people use. And so if you're not so good freelancer, freelance mean not so good engineer, they might just use a shinsotsu. Junichi says, I have a technical interview next week. This is amazing, very helpful. You're welcome. I hope this is helpful. I will write this, it'll be up, but I'll try to add more to this. So another one you have to remember, I have this book. You have to say this in an interview. You say, I try to be clean. I try to make my code as clean as possible, but I understand that we have to, it's all in Japanese, right? So I would have to say this in Japanese. You'd have to say this in Japanese. So I have to make sure, look, I've only read a few pages, but you have to drop this as Soy Dev 101. Drop jargon like clean code. Okay? Drop it. You have to drop these soy dev things. I mean, that's not soy, that's correct work. So you say, I try to keep my code clean and dry. Don't repeat yourself, and clean code. But if we have to ship, we have to ship. Right? This is the reality of software development, that all the smart dudes don't want to be on it. Only the soy devs will talk about this, is that you have to ship. Yeah, you can't be perfect, guys. And that's why soy devs can make a lot more than decent devs, because we just move quickly with some spaghetti code, get the job done, and everything's all happy and dandy. Good luck with your interview, Junichi. And Yume Maru says, no power because the hurricane. Just got home. Good luck job hunting, bro. Yume Maru, I hope you are safe. I just saw some of the footage. It's terrible stuff. Imagine you bought a house out there in Tampa, Florida, and the thing's just beat up. Your whole life savings, most of people's wealth are tied up into things like property. So, geez, that sucks. Hope you're safe. And we'll carry on. So this is some interviews which I have asked. I have to think real quickly. I have to find my... Really quick, I'll just find some more interview questions which I was given. I have some notes here. I'm just checking. Another one here is, have you ever, and this one, so it's connected to have you ever started from scratch, is, have you improved an existing product? They want to know because sometimes you're jumping into a project halfway and they need help to, let's say, images are loading slowly. Okay, images are slow. Why? Can you help us make sure that these images are cached? And maybe it sounds really simple, but maybe it's a back-end engineer. He doesn't know how Next.js works. He doesn't want to mess around with Next.js, okay? So you got to think of that. I'm going to quickly think of anything else. I'm just reading my notes. Okay, this one here. Oh, no. I think that's kind of the general questions I get asked with these LevTech interviews, and they're all Japanese. One of them was English, and I was pretty trash at that, so no problem. But in general, we're working for the LevTech. We're working with Japanese companies, so that's just my advice to anyone here. And I think we should move on from this topic. The last topic was why HR is not the best route to get a project. Right? This is not the best way. This is me. And you want to get to the manager or lead dev, not the HR or the CTO, because they're busy enough. Not even the CEO. The CEO doesn't even... The CEO is too busy. Don't worry about these images. I just have nothing else to use. So these guys, in many cases, not all, but you want to get to this guy here, the manager of the product, the project, in many cases. If it's a small company, then yeah, of course, you just go straight to these guys. But if it's a large company like the one I showed you before, they're too busy. This company, lol. So I think that's, I'm repeating myself here. So let's continue on to finding another company to freelance for or even work. I won't work, but if you would want to. Let me check the chats. I heard you should always lie on your resume. Ahab Raw Gaming says, I heard you should always lie on your resume. I want to tell you guys the truth. Right? Look, my LinkedIn, I'm always straight up. I don't care what's going to happen because I'll just go work. I'll go work scaffolding with the Southeast Asians, okay? You can't scare me. I'm going to go work scaffolding. So the truth about lying on your resume, you can lie. Nothing is stopping you from lying. But when you go on an interview, you're going to feel stupid if you can't explain yourself. This is only going to damage you even more. But if you lie and it doesn't go through the interview, when you go to the job, they're going to give it to you. They're going to give you that project, that task. And if you can't do it, then that's on you, right? I mean, and the other part about lying is that, look, if you work at a, okay, there's a many guys in the Discord, quite a few guys. Okay, should you lie? Let's have a quick look at, should you lie on your resume? This is obviously no, because this is my first no, but no, but there's the but. No, but here's another one here. Why do companies lie? Why do companies lie and get away with it? What are companies? Companies are just people. Companies are a group of people. It's okay. Okay, you can say what you want, but it's people. And there's one guy at the top. Where's the guy at the top? This guy is at the top of a company, right? Do you think this guy, the CEO, is the CEO truthful? This is the CEO. Can anyone tell me, do you think the CEO of most of these companies is a truthful, honest person about the capabilities of that IT company? What do you guys think? Okay, so if this guy is lying to get, so we gotta, okay, this guy's lying. Or, okay, I'll tell you another one. I worked in Vietnam, and they would tell me to use certain techniques. So when we had only like 10 engineers, less than 10, Japanese clients would come to the office, they'll fill it in with university graduates. So it looked like we had 30 engineers. Oh, look at Japanese clients. Oh, sugoi. Oh, everyone's working. They're just looking at fucking whatever, TikTok or something. And they do lie to get, in our case, yen or dollars. They are constantly lying. That's their job, to lie. And if you think I'm lying, I mean, what are we talking about? Of course they do, but you shouldn't on your resume. Right? Based, yes, this is based takes. And if you are going to ban me, I'll just go work fishing I'll go and work fishing then. You think you're going to scare me to not work in IT ever again? Okay, so the CEO is doing this. He's lying. So then okay. Now, CEO says something like this. What does the CEO says? What does the CEO say? This is what CEO says. I'll show you what the CEO is going to say this. Our devs have 8 years in Golang. Right? He needs to sell the dev. And then you, over here, you are 2 years PHP. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? The CEO says this, you're working, and you say, I have 2 years PHP. Now you're in a project where the clients are paying a lot of money. He's taking his, let's be honest, guys, his company is taking 50% cut, at least. Now you're got 2 years experience of PHP, and you're working on a project that guaranteed 8 years of Golang. That happens all the time. Anyone worked in IT, you know this happens. Stop the BS, So now we're going back to the question. Should you lie on your resume? No, but. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Makes sense. Alton Joseph says that's also practiced in the Philippines. Yeah, they're crafty, aren't they? They've got some real good crafty skills there. So should you lie? No, but. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so now we are looking for our next topic to yap about. Should we just look at these companies? Should I look at Japan Dev more? Come on, guys, give me something to do, because what I really want to do is going to be really boring. It's going to take a long time, and I cannot focus doing it. But yeah, all these companies, GL. I bet you I can find some recruiter friends who are also recruiting for these companies. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, let's go Wantedly. Thanks, Junichi. Wantedly is the best place, guys. So we're going to Wantedly, and let's find. This is the company I showed before on my previous video. So I want to go freelance. Like I want to find for myself. I pick my nose sometimes. Excuse me. New graduate, contract part-time and freelance, mid-career, side job. Oh, I want a side job. That's inappropriate. Sorry, that's oh. I want to get banned. I want to get blacklisted from these companies now. But side job, yep. Okay, who else is there? Does anyone know someone who got a job at the Japan Dev Tokyo platform? Diego, yes. I know people, but they didn't get it from Japan Dev. They got the same job through another platform. It doesn't answer your question. So I don't know anyone who actually got a job from Japan Dev Tokyo Dev, but they must be getting something, because their Japan Dev was on LinkedIn showing everyone how much he's making. You know how these startups like to do that these days. They like to show off. Look, I'm showing you how much I'm making, but it's like nothing. But I think he was showing like, oh, we reached the top, or something like that. So no, don't know. Then your nations laughed at that one. Hey, I'm just saying. I was reading, and something happened in my mind. Okay, Junichi Kinami says, Wantedly is pretty good. Companies are able to scout candidates directly. Very good. Yes. Let me see my chat inboxes. I haven't used it for a while. I think there's like a chat area where you chat. Okay, so here are some companies I've talked to. That one too, Evolani. They hire. Okay, let's have a look. Evolani is a nice company. I think they do AI shopping. Shout out to Ebonali. If you are I think they do junior devs. I think he's the guy here is I forgot his name, but he's a nice guy. I had a chat with him as a freelancer, but I think he couldn't really use me at that time. But yeah, Christian, nice guy. International company, working on interesting AI products with, I think, the consumer market with shopping, something like that. But I recommend this company, guys, not because I've worked in it, but they're working with interesting technology. And as you see, look, there you go, foreigners. And I think that's I know I say you should learn Japanese, but look, if you can get into a company with a culture that is a little more, you know what I'm trying to say here now. So I think this is a good company to join. Personally, I wouldn't join any company, but that's a good company. Do they have jobs? Job postings. Mini Appli, DX SaaS service, web engineer. Hey Junichi, have you tried some of these? I think Junichi, have you tried any of these Wantedly startups? They seem like you can at least get a few months on some type of internship. They want 2 years at least. You can work around that. If they like you, that's the thing, guys. If they like you, they like you. And I think that's most of the reasons why I've been able to freelance is not, like, obviously I don't have the highest IQ and I'm not the best at Japanese, but maybe my banter is top tier. It's a bit of a hack, but if you've got it, you've got to use it. Engineers who want to build a career. Seems like a good company. Have you guys tried it? Yeah, so it says Scout, yeah, my tech interview next is for a company that scouted me on Wantedly. Great. Sounds like dating advice. Banter. Yeah. I don't know how dating is right now in Tokyo, guys, but maybe we can have a wife stream about how to find a girlfriend in Tokyo in real time. So what else are we going to? I need that freelance side job. Look, I was looking at side job just before and I got distracted. Let's remove that and go contract part-time. Hey, Daniel Nations, I found one good company to freelance for in this. Good company is this one here. Oh, wait, I better. You have to speak Japanese, but the company has a lot of English speakers. And I think they do actually have Python work. So this one is called Playnex Lab. A lot of foreigners here. The nice management. One of my favorite companies to freelance to. International, but a lot of you have to speak Japanese with a lot of these mixed. Sometimes you speak Japanese, sometimes you speak English. The Daihyo guy or the Yakuin guys are really nice, good people. I recommend you apply here. I applied to them through Tokyo Dev once upon a time. I'll check them out. You mean the Airbornali or whatever you call it. Airbornali or whatever. But yeah, this is a good company. Recommend it. International, mixed Japanese and English. So please check them out. Tell them I sent you. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. Look, I've applied to so many companies in the past 9 years of working IT. So I probably seen some of these companies around. And I might know one or two people. Oh wait, can you guys tell me, isn't this annoying, these guys? Can I get a yes, it is? Maybe it's because if you live in Japan and you see these guys waving at you, you feel, no, don't. Like, no, stop it. Don't do that around here, please. It's not, like, it's cool, but yeah, enjoy it, but just, this is just enjoy it, but just stop it. But there's too many around. Quite funny, though. I'm just saying it because I haven't tried it yet, probably. So I think I'm looking at all these projects here. We should go to the newest because look at this here. This is the problem as well. Do you really think there are 22,271 jobs open right now? I don't think there are. That's another trick, right? You have to be careful with these websites. You don't really know if they actually have their job. These guys have been around for a while promoting their company. A lot of work. It seems they get a lot of work. Crypto game. So, okay, I'll give you an example. I don't know if I could connect with, when you look at the image, you kind of feel that's not me. I'm more of this, just smile, ready to work, modern gijitsu, good. Let's do that. So let's have a look at this company. Anyone tried this yet? I haven't tried yet. Should I ask for an interview? Look, just people hardworking. I don't want to be in the office, but is it full remote? Full remote. This is what, okay, I want to tell you something else too, guys. It's called Hipster. Yeah, the naming is not the best, but it is what it is. This is awesome. If you're in a company where there's only engineers, it's great. Oh, that's from my experience. If you're in an office and over half of the workers are not in IT, something's fishy. I feel something's not right here. Is this a zombie company? And it usually is kind of a zombie. Here we go. Okay, so it's called hipster. Yep. Junichi agrees that those carts are a little annoying to see. There's a bit too many of them. It's easy money if you open up one of those shops. I can't read your Japanese or the kanji. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. Hi, I watch your videos and first time being able to catch your stream. Do you have any advice for a backend developer with 5 year experience and interested in working in Japan, but the tech stack is not in demand in Japan? 5 years? Okay, what's the tech stack? Tell me the tech stack. Yeah, that's the important. 5 years gives you a comfortable position. What's your that's the if you're 5 years in any tech stack, you're pretty good. Even if you're like 5 years Django and Vue, I'm pretty sure you can jump onto any tech stack. 5 years of what is it called? Ruby on Rails. Even though it's pretty useless these days, but I would trust you with PHP or something app because you can just jump in and fix it up. Yeah, 5 years experience of just a new tech stack should be easy. Yeah. Like I've been doing Node and Haskell incoming. Yeah, it depends on the tech stack. If I had 5 years of Go experience, I'm sure they would accept me for a Java. Yeah, they would accept you, but why? The question is, why would you even go to Java from Go? I know it's just an example, but Go looks really cool to use. It looks fun, from what I've seen. And you also see a lot of Go is in a lot of tech startups in Japan, Japanese tech startups. So this company does Vue, Nest, TypeScript. So cool. That's kind of my alley. That's down my alley. But should I ask for an online interview for freelance? It's direct. I'm happy with Nanajuman actually. I don't need crazy amount of money. CEO, this is important too. CEO can code. Okay, I want to tell you guys, this is important. CEO can code, few members, and just engineers. Like those 3 things. CEO can code, few members, like under 50. What's the other one? And modern technologies. It's a good sign. But now the question is it okay for gaijins? Which I think you can actually select and wantedly, like gaijin okay, right? Gaijin okay? Or like other language used? Oh, here we go. Is there a side job here? Is there a freelance job here? They kind of use ladies at the front. Oh, this is not for me. You can just tell they don't want. They're not base maxing. Even though I could do all those, no problem. But I think it's like mama's. I'm getting the vibes. This is like a mama's company, like girl boss. Lately, there's a lot of girl boss mama companies. So this one I like it, but possible. Hipsters. We're gonna go through. Okay, when I read up, not just an example. I wouldn't. Okay, wait. I had 5 years ago. Even Kobo Woodchuck says not an example. I wouldn't. I want to Go position. Obviously, yeah. Go looks cool. I wish I could use Go. I'm a Node.js. I'm a Node.js soy dev. Okay, here we go. We've just got maybe the related keywords. We've got my first ever $5. Do you know how much yen that is? It's called a Sir Tribs. I can't read your name. I can't read names, so I don't know, read your name properly. For $5, I'll read your name. Sir Chubbs 1. $5 USD. I'm making the USD, fellas. I've made it. Time to turn off the stream. I'm done. Get my money and get out. Thanks for the cheese. Okay, designer here sending out resumes as well. Hey, for $5, I'll look at your resume. do you have your resume? I'll look at it live on stream. But if you don't have Japanese, then don't even show me your resume. It's really hard. And I'm not the guy for the English only positions too, to be honest. But thank you so much for that. I want to spend the next 20 seconds saying thank you. It's amazing. And okay, reviewing. We're going to review, live stream review. You guys want to see that? I want to rinse some people. I'm going to rinse some people. And I want to give you some terrible advice. But I want to say something quickly too, though, Surubus or also Junichi. So I have something called here, skill sheet. This, okay, this is for freelancers only, maybe. Oh, geez, taking forever to load. Ah, geez, dude. So you need, in Japan for freelancing, you need something called a skill sheet. And where's my PDF? And I've got to be careful I don't show my personal details. But, okay, I don't know if I can show everything. Oh shit, I just showed my my location and shit. Okay, so we're going to go here. A skill sheet shows every year what you've been coding and which company you worked for and what you've been making. And I've showed some people here before what was the DB, how many people worked on it, and I was freelance, the company, what I made on that project. So the skill sheet shows everything you've done in your career. My first company, I was making D3 and React dashboards, refactoring internal frameworks. So skill sheets are really important for freelancers in Japan. So you won't be sending your resume, you'll be sending your skill sheet in most cases. They'll skim read that, and if they like you, then they'll interview you. But anyway, continue on the Junichi Kinami. Send me your CV and I'll review it. And the chat can also rinse you, which is really good. Go is the best language for soy devs. It's so simple. It's awesome. Very good. I like it. It's easier than TypeScript. Then I hate TypeScript. Everyone, for the record, I hate TypeScript. I enjoy soy deving with JS and not caring about how to make this cool. You can do this cool thing with React with TypeScript. Oh, look at this. This is fuck. I don't care. I just want to make the product. And oh, you gotta pay for Matt Pollock. What's his name? You have to pay for Matt Pollock. Is it? You want to be a master? You want to be a master of TypeScript? You know nothing. Okay, where is it? You want to be the master of TypeScript and get paid a lot of money? Okay, where's it? Oh, you got to pay $250. Loser. You got to pay $500. Complete. I should actually do one of these. I think I'll learn a lot from these courses, to be honest. I think it's pretty good. I think he's doing a great job, but I have to pay $500, so I give up. I give up on TypeScript, so I'm gonna go. Okay, now you can go full on YouTube influencer. Great. Now I'll go full time. Diego's right. I'll go full time influencing, telling people how not to become an engineer. Amazing. Okay, I think my screen freezes quite a bit. I have to learn how to use OBS a lot better. What am I looking at? Okay, so I think a lot of people are saying things, so we're just gonna change. Oh, that's cool. AI images. You know that's a hack. Okay, red flags. Red flags going off. AI images and I'm gonna say it. Waifus everywhere. Okay, $5 USD. Yes, okay, geez, a lot of comments. So I just got screwed by a girl boss startup. She didn't code. Typical tech company owned by the sales team. Daniel Nations, just telling it how it is. Yeah, there's a few of these girl boss IT companies. They get but honestly, these ladies are really good at getting that investment, right? Getting some of that. But not you, because Daniel Nations, you represent not girl boss. You have to be a little sassy in the interviews. Daniel Nations, you have to be a bit more zesty, and you have to talk about things that we don't really care about. They can go full time. I can't read Japanese guy's name with the hentai image. I'm learning Go right now. Do Japanese companies care about projects? Yes, they do. If you're good at Go, make something decent. Then they're going to ask you Go related questions in an interview, like how do you test it? What do you think about this library? What do you think about this? And you're going to go, oh yeah, I've used this before. I prefer that because there was some bugs, and I think the $5 just really made my day. You can look at my portfolio. Yeah, so if you have a portfolio, I don't know how you can link it to me in Discord. Maybe go to Discord and put it in the Discord. DM me. $5 out of powder. $5, yes. And what technologies have you done 5 years? C# and .NET. C# is good. Diego says C# is a good language to find jobs in Japan, especially if you are comfortable with. Yeah, Diego's right. C# is great in Japan. Now the problem now with C# is that you are going to work with the most, and I mean this respectfully, the most boring group of people you will ever meet. C#, Qusing, C# Qusing. Okay, Geekly. Have you guys seen the advertisements for Geekly? We're going to go through here, Doda, and oh look, DMM, where you guys watch your entertainment. DMM is looking for C#. Look at this BS right here. You know they're not 69,000 C# jobs. But anyway, there are many C# jobs in Japan. Just most of them are, I would call legacy type companies. Look, you're in Nagoya. It's a car company. Is it even C#? C++ and C#. So there are plenty. C# is awesome in Japan. Just enjoy bento lunches with your 45-year-old colleagues and talk about whatever you're going to talk about. So if you're looking for base foreigners, it's not the best place to go to work on. But who cares? You just need to make money. Okay, what are we looking at now? We're looking back at the girl boss type companies. Okay, someone's telling me I'm making, if people want to review their CVs now, I'm just going to trash you. And the thing is, I'm not even that great and I'm trashing you. So, unless the chat can trash you, OBS has been pretty smooth so far. Yeah, thanks. I'm trying my best with OBS. It's pretty good. Okay, I can just reserve the HTML static site and inject with templates. Because the template standard Go package. Oh, you're talking about templating. Hey guys, I want to tell you this. I like template type of programming. I'm sick and tired of React style components BS. I enjoy templating. We don't need everything to have a damn skeleton. Look at this BS here. When you go to a Vercel, I've got to trash Vercel. No, they're going to destroy me with their turtleneck shirts. So when you go to Vercel or something, right, you have these kind of skeleton design stuff. I think everything, oh shit, look at what the hell is happening. So you have like things like skeletons and what do you call it? Like this kind of stuff, like loading skeletons. I'm done, guys. I had enough of it. Like, you have to have a load of skeleton. These are all its own components, and it has to be the perfect size of the actual component. And then because it's all like lazy loading, you have to lazy load the images. I'm complaining about an industry that I make money off soy deving, but getting too old for it. Okay, ideally I like to get leveraging my experience in pivoting to modern language like Golang. Yeah, if you want to have a good time, go to Golang. If you want to work in a Toyota's whatever and have a job for the rest of your life, C Sharp's good. That C Sharp's good. Ayachi desu. Okay. あと名前の読み方は Ayachi desu. The Ayachi is the kanji in the chat, which I cannot read. Okay. Do you speak Japanese? Ayachi or me? Which one? Which one do you want to ask? DM'd you the URL. Thank you. Sir Curbs gave me $5 and I'll review his or her or it. Okay? It's okay if you know some good. Okay, you're talking about the worker, they're trying to get a job in Japan. You just having Japanese. Ayachi says, I have N1, but my speaking is lagging quite a behind by my reading on this. You have N1? Update the stream. How do you update the stream? Daniel says update it. Hey, you better doot that thing. Start dooting it. $5 is a big doot. Golang is good. Woodchuck says Golang is good. You just learn the language and most things are the same. Unlike JS and Python where there are a billion ways to do things. Yeah, that's the Woodchuck. That's the thing about, I'm tired of the JS world is you're doing it wrong. Everyone's telling you got to do it this way. And I just like, yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's like, wow, jeez. I'm doing it wrong? Jeez. Getting a good company. So I actually said getting a company to sponsor visa from abroad seems like the biggest hurdle right now. Yeah, I think you're right, Ayachi. Yeah, I think you're right. But you have N1 and 5 years experience. I don't know how, unless Ayachi, if you're okay, I'm going to guess now, Ayachi. You speak Chinese and you passed N1 because you can read kanji. That's my guess. But you can't speak Japanese. Because I know a lot of guys who are Chinese and they pass N1 but they can't speak. And that's the biggest hurdle. Yeah. So Toyota is actually using Golang at Woven. They have some nice new tech stuff. Yes, Woven Toyota, that is true. But you are correct. There's always a but. Woven Toyota, but this is a small segment of Toyota. You go to like I think Nagoya or whatever, and there's like Toyota. This is like the top tech of Toyota. But if you go to your average Toyota IT worker, my guess is it's dull. This is really cool stuff. You're making why is he still wearing a mask? It's 2024. So you're making awesome things. So I'm guessing, yeah, Woven Toyota is awesome. Let's have a look. Let's get a job at Woven Toyota, guys. I tried to apply Woven Toyota last year. Absolutely failed. But I should have. Oh man, I should have said like, I'm of Samoan descent, and I was, and I found it hard in life to make my way because of the lack of diversity. Something like that. I could have used the diversity points, and they wouldn't care about my. I think they're doing diversity stuff in Woven Toyota. Best way to improve. Okay, this is good advice from Daniel Nations. Okay, wait. Woodchuck says, yes, I had a lot of Chinese friends of N1, but they couldn't communicate well in Japanese and spoke like N4 Gaijin. That's so true. That's so true. And you also find Western guys, like, you know, you go to a pub, he has N nothing, but he's doing all the nampa and picking up the ladies. And so that guy has more chance of, if he had the skills, of getting IT work in Japan. Not Chinese, but close. Casual conversation is not a problem, but tech lingo vocab is hard to explain during interviews. I think I just need more practice. True. Malaysian, Singapore, Taiwan. I heard woven technical is pretty difficult. I think there was a test I took and it was pretty easy. I don't know about you guys. I tried it. I want to check the DMs for these CVs. Thanks. So Sir Chubbs. Sir Chubbs. Sir Chubbs. Sir Chubbs with the $5 gave me his, just accepted me. I want to get that CV. We want to take a look at it. We're going to give our opinion. My $5 opinion. We're going to get my $5 opinion. And I think Junichi also might be, I don't know, doesn't have it. Okay, we're going to go to, guys, let's give this guy some advice. Let's give this guy some advice on, let's give this guy advice on his website. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, Piggy. Oh, Piggy boy. Okay, I also took the woven technical interview. There was a little leak code thing and tripped over myself because I was out of practice and it was late in the day. Well, Nation Denims, maybe I didn't take the lead code thing. Maybe I did. I forgot, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. These are, when you're put on the spot, like we become really low IQ, and that's normal. Okay, thanks for advice, everyone. I'm going to listen to the stream in the background while I'm going back to job hunting. Oh, thank you. Hey, Ayachi. The respectful bow of the day. Okay, this was the first or second stage interview. Oh, okay. Leak code is useless in Japan. That's my take. But we're going to look at, okay, this guy's got this, we're going to Sir Chubbs here. Okay, I think the stream's a bit slow, so I don't know, maybe later I'm going to find a way to keep it up to date with real time. So we're going to look at Sir Chubbs. Sir Chubbs here has a portfolio, and we're going to check it out. Projects and contacts. Oh, strike through the middle. So I'm guessing you're a design. Okay, like you said, you're a designer. Look, I can't give you advice on design. I can only give you advice on front end programming and coding. So I'm gonna check this one out. For design, this is awesome. I was about to say, it is awesome. No, it's pretty awesome. I can't design to save my life. So if you can design and you learn a bit of soy diving, it goes a long way. Oh, I gotta add something real quick. The LevTech questions or the front end high paying jobs. Can you design? Can you design in Figma? This was a question used a few times because they don't have a designer and they want you to do everything, including back end, or, you know, there are some companies that ask, can you do Figma? So to go back to this design, I can't code. Okay, so Chubb says I can't code, I only design. I can't give you advice. Yeah, I'll add it to Discord. Just a second. Let me just pop into Discord and just pop it in the pop. If you know what I mean. Pop it in the pop. Okay, I'll quickly go into Discord and in general. Okay, this is I put the questions in general, so just in case, I'll just leave it there for now. But okay, look, I can't give you Oh, thanks for saying you love watching my videos, Sir Chubbs. But look, I think this design's great. I think this is awesome. I can't make it. I can't make this design. This is awesome. If you gave me this design, I can code it, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so the question now, Sir Chubbs, is how much do you want from a company? What are you looking for? Full-time designer? Full-time design work? Oh, that's cool. Mario. I'm not saying that this is bad or good. I don't know. I'm just looking at saying this is pretty cool. I wish I could design. And oh, you're just being freelancing. Freelancing design is really hard, I think, because I can use some type of service to make generic designs, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Like I can well, you're really going for the girl boss stuff around here, aren't you? The girl boss see a lot of seeing a lot of besides Taylor Swift, seeing a lot of diversity. Oh, seeing gaming. Yeah, they like that. That's true. You are correct. You are absolutely correct for that one. Look, I don't know where you're from or anything, but $5 US, you're probably from America. Yeah, America loves this stuff. You have to add in. The thing is, you have to add in one more person though. You have to add in. There's no. Wait, where's a wheelchair? You have to add in a wheelchair. Your points are lacking. You lack wheelchair diversity. And for that, this is this and what is the other one? Vertigo. Yeah, you need is it what do you call it? The skin condition that like 0.0001 people have, that everyone and their dog are making characters based on this, and then even that community of people are saying, hey guys, chill. Japan not needed. But I think there are a lot of like the Japan gaming industry, Japan gaming company, Gaijin, is filled with DEI. Vertigo. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how to Vertigo. Yeah, that's the one where everyone has it. Even this one here, everyone does it. I don't know like 0.001 or something. It's the ultimate brownie points. But I think a lot of the Japanese gaming is quite DEI. You're Asian, yeah. So I got in trouble with Tokyo Dev back in a few weeks ago, a few months ago, because Tokyo Dev wanted. The reason I'm bringing this up, Tokyo Dev wanted, well, promoting LGBTQ to early childhood education in Japan. I was like, mate, I'm not for that. And then everyone came, and I think it was also like the gaming people of like Tokyo foreign gaming community came at me, but I'm pretty sure Cyber Agent is not. I had a Cyber Agent project the other month, and they're not woke. I walked in, I can tell they're not. So forced, yeah. Woodchuck says, yeah, me too. I probably need to brush up on some technical vocab, but it's probably like 200 words at max. Guess I need to work on explaining those back-end questions in Japanese, but I would rather take that over lead code. Yeah, I think explaining yourself in Japanese is more important. Explaining these in Japanese is more important than lead coding. If you're front end, if you're back end, you have similar questions. How many people have you worked in a team? Or code reviewing. What are you looking for in code reviews? have you improved an existing product? Like explaining yourself in Japanese, or this in Japanese, is more important than comparing two algorithms. It's pretty useless in most products. So I'm going to go back to wantedly. But anyway, thank you, Sir Chubbs, for showing your design. To be honest, I don't think anyone here can help you because design is so out of my wheelhouse. Oh, Daniel Nation's giving free lessons. Free lessons. So we're going to look at girl boss companies. Oh, there's another one, guys. You have to be careful too. These girl boss companies have a lot of young workers, and look, this is my advice, fellas. This is my advice: is just be careful with some of these companies. You get yourself in trouble. Yeah, you get yourself in a. You go to a few nomikai, you say the wrong thing. You're done. You got to be careful with some of these girl boss companies. They'll get you. They'll get you good. Anything else? Diego says, and design in Japan is so different to Western design. Yes, everything in Japan is so white and full of text. Yes. Design is design is I prefer trash 2000s designs. Young girl boss gatekeep gaslight. Yep, that's the one. You got to be careful out there, fellas. Even Japanese guys got to be careful out there. Young people, okay, Daniel Nation says, young people bother me a lot, more than any other type of demographic. It's not even a Gen Z thing, just maturity level. Yep. Daniel, I have to be careful on my Discord because there are a lot of young guys, and the way they chat, the one that really annoys me is NGL. And I'm going to bully some of these Zoomers for saying it, but things like NGL, like it's WTF. I don't even use WTF. I stopped using these the slang. I'm tired of Zoomer slang, and the worst part is, and the guys from New Zealand using American hip hop gangster slang, the guys from India using American hip hop cool culture. Leave it to the Americans to do it. Don't do it. You're not from Detroit. You're not from whatever the way you guys have that. It's cool, but once every single Zoomer in the world starts acting like this, it's terrible. It's just you have no you have no sense of your own culture. You use your own slang. I'm saying that while I'm using like a lot of American slangs, but maybe I'm an old man now. I'm getting tired of this horse manure. Okay, what am I ranting? People are talking. I love my Shiakusho website. Oh yeah, Shiakusho website's great. New slang is skibidi, toilet, and huak tua. Okay, thank you. Diego, oh yeah, Rakuten page so full of. But the thing about Rakuten page, guys, we got to be honest. Rakuten is great. Okay, got to check my Rakuten. I'm going to expose something I'm buying, personal items of Rakuten. So I have to find here. The thing about Rakuten, guys, you're giving it. Rakuten's great, but I want to tell you what's happening with Rakuten. Yeah, no dark mode. I love it. Just okay. This is the thing about look. Okay, let's look at Rakuten. I'm not a designer. I'm just going to tell you, this is great. Okay, nothing in there because I don't have. I don't mind this. I think it's fine. There's no stupid skeleton loading thing. I think there isn't. Everything's there on the side. I can hover and everything pops out. And then we look at let's look at Amazon. Amazon shopping. Oh, it's not that. I mean, this is Japan Amazon, right? So they have to adjust for Japanese customers. I don't mind this. I think it's fine. Go check out. Okay, I gotta change my, how do I check? I gotta check out the Rakuten Japan, or Rakuten USA. Pick my nose. Just a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but this is not logged in state. This is not, they're both a not logged in state. So Rakuten.com, you can't even shop. I prefer every single button, every single possible outcome in a website. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot more sleek. That's true. That's true. Yeah, this is just information overload. But let's you know, I don't have a hairline yet. But let's but yeah, this is the problem now. It's not exactly Rakuten itself, but the consumers, and the buyers and the sellers themselves prefer this over information of advertisements. And I just want to buy something. I just want to buy hair replacement treatment. But I have to look at a bunch of waifus, white maxing her skin, is it? Becoming as white as possible in every part of her body. And I just want to increase the hair at the front of my head. And now look, what the hell is happening? Is this my product here? Is this what I'm looking at? Oh, look at that. He's top G. Japan's top G. Look, what the hell is happening? Look, I can't even... And you don't even know what you're buying. You have no idea where... Okay, now I'm going to buy this. Then you add it to the cart. You accidentally click on something. But for banter, I like Japan design. Banter points, top banter points. Don't you guys think? Isn't this funny? Isn't this great? Sleek design's boring. Okay, I want to check for chats, and I think I'll be done soon. And I haven't even done my... I think I'm just going to do live streaming every day and just yap about IT stuff, related stuff in Japan. Japanese web pages tend to look like Tokyo Alley. Thank you, Daniel Nations. US web pages are always sleek. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah, Tara, maybe you have a potential for designing in Japan. No. I'm not designing anything. Got an introductory interview. Keep up the good work. Oh, you got an interview? Awesome. Good luck. Thank God with backend programming, you have to look at your code. That's the best part of backend. Very good. Yes, backend is... I should go to backend. Front end is a mess. Woodchuck, sometimes the Figma and CSS makes me want to migrate to backend. Yes, I am tired of front end. It's like Bing search results. Yeah, it is. I am tired of front end. Okay, I want to tell you guys why. I want to tell you why I am tired of front end. I'm tired of front end. So that's 8 years soy deving. This one has to be charging. You can hear me now. I am tired of front end. I'm tired of front end. 8 years of soy deving. And I'm going to give you guys some reasons why I am tired of front end. Thanks. Sorry. Yep, that had some issue. But oh, so wait, I want to check now. Out of Pauta says. Okay, wait. I missed a few. Okay, Woodchuck says making a full stack project with HTML and CSS. Those are the worst things. I like making data logic and DB logic and endpoints, but presenting it nicely on page is the worst. It's the worst. It sucks. I also think you muted just okay. I got it. So wait, out of Pauta said so skabidi. I'm not gonna find out what skabidi means, so you can keep that to yourself. Okay, so my hate for front end. My hate for front end. Number one, the number one is it changes every year, right? This is the worst thing. You want stability, mental stability. Front end is not that. Okay. I'll just say deving, 3 years as a dev. Okay. One is changes every year. Two is front end guys want to overcomplicate. Oh shit. Something happened there. Every films, yeah, it changes every year. So front end wants to complicate, comply, comply, complicate. They want to overcomplicate things for they want to touch them up. Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, good boy. Great job. Good job. Overcomplicate and then tap themselves in the back. Self-tapping. Sounds nasty. Sounds dirty. Self-tapping, right? So front end guys want to overcomplicate things and they're just not happy with anything. Another one is people in turtlenecks dictate. Turtlenecks and mustache. Is that mustache? People in turtlenecks and or mustache, M-O-U. That's not how you spell mustache now. I just spelled mustaches. People with mustaches dictate. So these are the Theo guys. What else is there? Just these guys in turtlenecks. Like, stop it. And another one is it's the JS. Okay. Too many ways. This one here. Too many ways to do one thing. What are these things? We're going to do type safe. You only, I mean, everyone's using TypeScript. Well, let me say everything doing validation, types. It's just, okay, you have types, but everyone's doing it a certain way. There's no uniform. There's no a uniformed way to do things. So when things change every year, you have to change all these ways you do things. Fetching data. Fetch data. You want to fetch data? What are you going to use? Axios? Fetch? Axios? Fetch? Like that? ORM? Oh, okay, no, that's not that. So there's a whole thing. There's a whole other. You can keep going. There's all these things. So too many ways to do one thing. Another one is. So if you have all this BS, testing continuously changes. How to test? Testing sucks. You can't test because everything's changing. the test libraries themselves are changing every year. Testing sucks, and no time to test. I've never an integration test. I've never had an integration test. Never done it. Testing sucks. And then another one is lead devs say 100% coverage, but it's mostly BS because we must ship now. Okay, that's another one. So you get told you must test. So the problem is, like, they will judge you whether you test or not. But in all projects, we have never had time to test, even unit tests. You get the basic unit test done, but it's pretty useless. Like, most unit tests are pretty useless. Another one is they want to, for example, okay, why are we making components from scratch? There are so many libraries, UI libraries. There are so many. We are wasting our time trying to make buttons when it's already out there. There are so many. There are so many material design. And then another one is, okay, state management. State management is a mess too. State management is a mess. What are you using of React? You have to use Jawtie now. You must use Jawtie. Must now. Must use it, or else, or you dumb. You dumb. You dumb. You slow. Okay. So state management. You have to use Jawtie now. That's the cool thing. So yeah, front end 8 years. All this horse manure. Your income would not change if you get really good at either one of them, because it will change. It will change every year. So this is my cope stream of why I hate front-end development. So I hope you like it. It was meant to be a stream of me project hunting, but I ended up going on tangents and then checking out my LinkedIn, where everyone's enjoying and giving a good little impression. Give me the impressions. Oh, very good. Ooh, spicy takes. Very good. And we've got our new, geez. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to go off and do something else right now because I'm getting quite tired of the stream. But I hope you enjoyed the stream if you watched it. Look, if I just showed you project hunting all day, I think it will be quite boring. So we just mix it up. A bit of yapping, a bit of banter. Japan life, IT life, mixed with some waifu talk, mixing with DEI, all the good stuff that keeps you present. And I hope you guys like that. And I made 744 yen. $5. So $5 is 744 yen from my chat. So thank you very much thanks for the cheese. Thanks, Woodchuck. Thank you, everyone. And that's it for now. I might try and do... Hey, Junichi, good luck with your interviews. Ayachi, thank you for letting us know what's happening, what's up. I'll let you guys... you guys should spend more time... Gracias, amigo. You guys spend more time on your own things, and I thank you, and I'll check you out next time. I have no job, unemployed. See ya.